Controlling access to resources using JSON Web Tokens is crucial, especially when accessing LLM provider APIs. With JOTs, you can ensure that only authenticated users can access the models. Using the claims within the JOT, you can configure fine-grained access control policies. For example, you can restrict access to certain models based on the user's role, group, organization, or any other claim within the JOT. Let's go back to our chatbot and make sure everything is working as expected. For this demo, we'll configure a self-minted JOT provider using the virtual host option resource. This provider validates JOTs sent to the Gloo AI Gateway using the public key from the resource. Once we apply the resource and go back to continue with the chat, you'll notice that we'll get an error saying that the JOT is missing. Gloo AI Gateway is now enforcing the JOT validation, and we need to provide a valid JOT to access the LLMs. I've prepared two user accounts, one for Bob and one for Alice. Bob is part of the billing team and has access to the Mistral Medium model. These values are claims encoded into the JOT token that will be sent to the Gloo AI Gateway. Let's look at Alice's account. She's part of the data team and has access to OpenAI's GPT 3.5 model. Since we're logged in, we can start another chat as Alice and notice that everything works as expected this time because we're providing a valid JOT token when calling the Gloo AI Gateway. To configure the access policy more granularly, let's create a route option that tells Gloo AI Gateway which claims to look for in the JOT token. In this example, we're checking that the value of the nested claim is set to GPT 3.5 Turbo. This means that the user must have the correct claim in the token in order to access the model. If we return to the chatbot and if we switch the model to GPT 4o and try to continue the conversation, we'll get the HTTP 403 response, which tells us we don't have permissions to access the model. Similarly, if we log in as Bob, who's accessing the Mistral model, he can continue making requests without any issues. So let's make some changes to the Mistral provider as well. We'll check that the callers to the Mistral model are from the data team. Since Bob is part of the billing team, if we try to continue the conversation, we'll also get back the 403 forbidden response. In this demo, we showed how to configure a JOT provider in the Gloo AI Gateway and enforce access control to LLMs based on the JOT claims.